Hey, I'm Shauna Sunday, early childhood special educator, and I've been teaching for 16 years. And I believe that every student has something to contribute to the classroom. As a teacher, I want every child to know that he or she is a valued member of our school family. And each child in my classroom will know that he or she is loved and worthy. We take the whole child approach. Before we can be ready to learn, we have to be taken care of health wise, safety. So, some things we look at. My classroom rules are pretty simple: be safe, be neat, be kind. And of course, it has to be explicitly taught to young learners. So, we use safe walking feet. Well, why do we need to walk in the classroom safely? We don't want to bump into someone, trip over something, especially the rugs and cords, the things we have to really look out for. We eat over our tray because we don't want to get food all over the floor. We take our nap there. We stay healthy by eating our healthy foods first. If we bring sweets or treats, those are desserts. And we drink plenty of water after recess or PE. Rest is another way that we keep our bodies healthy so we can grow strong. Um, Kids need to be challenged. Everyone thrives by being challenged. So it's definitely no different for young learners. Each week, I plan to stimulate young learning with STEAM activities. That's science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Incorporates all of those, as well as literacy and math stations. Keeping students engaged and supported are other key factors in our classroom. I think the learning theories that most go along with my classroom are high scope, Montessori, and maybe project based. I like the high scope because it has the play based, child centered learning that we can incorporate each unit with activities around the classroom where they can, you know, explore and experiment hands on. And I feel they learn better that way. Montessori, I also do lots of sensory things and things that they can kind of feel. So that also gives them. We use a theme based curriculum, and instruction includes a whole group where we have a whole group story read aloud with a classroom discussion, higher level questioning. I can't listen to every kid respond, so we do think turn talks and other ways to get everybody talking. Assessment is formal and informal. My formal assessment is through CLI, and that drives our RTI, our instruction, our intervention, and it has some great resources for interacting with the kids in the small group setting and pulling those who need extra help in our certain areas. I feel like the most important job as an early childhood educator is setting up the classroom environment, just setting up a learning environment that's child friendly, accessible to everyone, that kids can be successful in, and they can get things out and they can put them up and they know where they go. Um, it's just that learning environment. And I feel like one of my strong points is controlling the energy of the classroom. Kids have so much energy and they just don't really know what to do with it. So, before we start our whole group, we don't just sit down. We got to wiggle and get our movement. So we do lots of music and movement that goes along with our theme. Then I have some calming strategies and we can bring that down and be ready to learn. This is also very important at nap time, getting them to calm their bodies and just some breathing. Very important for the young ones. As far as professional development, I am ESL and GT certified, and I upgrade those trainings every year. Um, we also do training through CLI, which is the Children's Learning Institute, and it's specifically for pre-K. So it's some really good stuff. And EduHero, which has a lot of different trainings. I treat each kid with respect, and I expect them to treat each other with respect as well. I lead by example, and I try to phrase my instructions to where I'm asking them nicely. I don't just bark out orders. Sit down, be quiet. It's I need you to sit down, or it's time to line up, or please let's use our listening ears. Try to be really encouraging and positive with those instructions. Hopefully, this sets up the entire classroom where all my students can be successful.